What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the stream. Today is the 9th of March, 2022. Whew, time is flying by. My name is Tank. I'm joined by my partner, Nick. Nick is here today, guys. Everybody say what's up to Nick. Nick, tell the gang what's up.
What's up, what's up, what's up? Good morning.
Can you guys hear Nick? Did I screw it up? No? I'm going to get this so worked out that I'm not going to have to keep asking. Let me know if you guys can hear Nick. Nick is back today, guys. He's going to try to keep me in check after yesterday's celebration stream and me going all over the place. We got a lot of things we're going to talk about today. We're going to jump on into a bunch of news, a bunch of airdrop news, a bunch of updates that are happening in the Cosmos ecosystem. I'm going to give you guys my 2 cents about what's happening in the markets before we do all of that. And of course, before we get into any of that, if you guys would do us a huge favor, help us grow even further, guys. Yesterday, 1,000 subscribers was just the beginning. We still have to do our major subscriber giveaway that I've been promising you guys. So we're going to be doing that. If you know what, we're going to do that tomorrow. Tomorrow's my birthday. Might as well celebrate and make it a big whole thing. So we're going to release who those 2 subscribers who's been with us once we hit 1,000 is. That's winning a big bag of crypto apiece. But again, like I said, if you guys would like this video, subscribe to the channel, help us grow, guys. Share our tweets. Nick, can you share the tweet with everybody so that they can retweet it? Excuse me one second, I got a cough. But share our tweet, retweet, guys. Be part of the gang. It's all about supporting each other, guys. We do these videos for you guys. So if you guys could scratch our back, we're going to scratch yours. We do giveaways all the time. If you guys were here yesterday, we did a bunch of giveaways during the live stream. We got that giveaway happening tomorrow. We do giveaways on our Twitter and in our Discord. So be involved, guys. Go click all the links. Go touch it all. Go touch the little things, not those little things. That's on your own time. Touch your own little thing on your own time. Touch the other little things that are all over there down in the bottom. Just touch them all. It really helps us out, guys, and we really appreciate it. Let's go ahead and jump on into the first thing at hand. Ooh, the markets are pumping, huh? The markets are pumping. Who yesterday, over the past 2 days, should I say, was like, oh, this is it. This is, this is the moment. It's going to sink. We're going to sink. Blah, 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 blah. Who thought that this daily on Adam's chart was like, nope, we're going to go into the slippery slide of death and we're going downtown. I'm not going to lie. I always think that, but I'm always prepared for it at least. But I wasn't convinced. In fact, yesterday, if you guys were part of the stream, you guys saw I bought me a whole bunch of stuff. And so far, it's been working out. Realized profits when profits are there. We've already done so. We've secured our profits. And now we can use a little bit of something that we made to give away to you guys going forward. So it was a good day. It was a blessed day. Hopefully, not too much of you guys got shook out. Hopefully, a lot of you guys were convicted and bought. And have, like I said, taken profits as well. But that being said, the markets are green right now. Take a look at the charts. Look at it. Look at this. Just, stop it, Cletus. Just take a look at this right here. Look at all this green. We're not even talking about just the Cosmos ecosystem. Solana's up 6.38%. Crow, which is in the Cosmos ecosystem, up 5.8 over the past 24 hours. Ethereum's up 6.2. Luna ripping people's faces off. Guys, it's almost $100. What the heck? We just talked about it yesterday. I told you guys about Luna yesterday and the day before that and the day before that. We'll get into it in a little bit. But guys, up 16.65%. Atom up 10.5%. I told y'all, don't get frustrated with Atom. Cosmos, it's like a dinosaur, ain't it, Nick? It's so slow. But when it moves, that it's like a dinosaur. And you know what? I'll take it. It is what it is. I'll take it. Just be patient. Secret up 8.42%. Guys, I think privacy coins, of course, we love Secret being in the Cosmos ecosystem, is going to be a big thing going forward. Even AVAX up 6.8%, guys. Anyway, as you guys can see, a lot of things up. You guys get my point. We're going to jump on in and talk about some TA real quick because I think it's important, guys. First and foremost, I know there's a lag. I'll wait 10 seconds while I ask this because I want to take a sip of my coffee. Does anybody want me to talk about Bitcoin and ETH before we jump on into Atom and the rest of the TA in the Cosmos ecosystem? Go ahead. talk amongst yourselves. Let me enjoy my coffee real quick,
Go
because
ahead.
yeah, coffee, right? It does matter. It does matter. So I want to put that out. Do you guys want me to talk about it? Shout outs to everybody in the chat. What's up, B? What's up, Matt? What's up, Ra? David, altcoin facts. Look at all you guys. What's going on, guys? Binance Akum. I like Akun. I like that. Verse on topic to we can make it in the back end. We can make it on the back end. Please, Nick, remind me of that. Talk about Verse. We got to look them up. Nick and I are very, very intrigued about Verse. I don't mind you talking about anything. Nice. Yes. The future in Terra. Yeah, I'm telling you guys. Terra Luna. Don't sleep. All right. So we'll keep it brief. We'll keep it brief about Bitcoin and ETH. I do want to talk about it. I mean, we could even take a look over here, but even traditional markets not doing all too bad. You guys see the Dow Jones, right? Let's go on the hourly, so it's more of a shock value thing. The Dow Jones, having a really good hourly candle right now, and they just started trading against stocks. They have a time frame. They have an open and close window. It's not like crypto. You can't just come shop here like Walmart. You got to wait for the doors to open each and every day on the weekdays. But even them, they're actually seeing a really, really good support come in for today so far. We saw that happen the other day too. But so far it's mimicking what just recently happened. So that's a good thing right now, guys. Even the NASDAQ up right now, SPX up right now as well. Look at those hourly candles. DXY, you guys know that's the dollar strength index. But we're going to go into Bitcoin real quick, guys. Let's talk about, look at this on the hourly. Just recently, guys, how long ago was this? Let's see here. Last night or so. No. A day ago is when you should have bought it, when everybody was like, oh, it's red, everybody's dying, get out of here. That's when you guys should have been like, piece of candy, and picking it up like Peter Griffin. But yeah, whatever. If you did it, no sweat off your back. There'll be other opportunities. Right now, we're testing 42.2. We need to get above our previous resistance, which is all the way up here between 44 and 45. To be honest with you, it's really simple to see that right now. Just like kind of going back again, we're on the hourly. I don't even like to look at the hourly, but I'm just trying to keep it simple and quick for you guys. But as you guys can see right here, this is our current level of resistance right around this range right here. We've hit it multiple times over the past few days. Until we get above 44, 45, expect volatility. Expect it. This could just be a relief rally. It could be, a number of things. It could be exit liquidity happening. It happens. It happens that way, guys. We are not the market makers. We're not the market movers. We are just the small fish riding along next to the whales, the people that actually matter and make the decisions in the market. It is your job to detect the currents that these whales are making. Swim with it per your own portfolio or allocations or whatever positions that you guys are in, and make your decisions based on that. Do not fight the current, because that's how people drown. Stating facts. But as you get to see, even on the daily right now, guys, this is the daily candle. I don't want to destroy hopium, and I don't want to give you guys FUD. I'm just telling you guys right now, so far on this daily candle, check it out. Not to say, again, I'm not going to preface, not to say that it can't go forward, but we are hitting some strong resistance right now on this daily candle. Look at that like the wick on the top of the candle is just about as much as the body of the candle itself. Not to say that that can't happen, because we've seen it here and it led us into another rally. Look at this candle right here. This is the one I'm talking about. We had a really good wick to the upside, but we maintained ourselves. So what I would like to see is us maintain ourselves kind of like we did just right here. And then hopefully that will bring us back up to retest our previous current resistance that we were going through, guys. So I'm hoping something like this happens again on the charts. It looks like so far that might happen. Price action was a little different though. We did have a lot more volatility that day right here, and you can see that on the wicks. But right now it does kind of look similar to that. We do show on the daily, Market Cipher B right here, that we do show curvature. That's the curvature I'm always telling you guys about. And also we have a trigger dot right here as well. We're not in the positive money flow on Market Cipher B, but we're getting there. We're leading into there. So keep that in mind. RSI is pointing up right now. They are a lagging indicator, but we have 2 out of 3 things showing us. Actually, yeah, I'd say CryptoFace, Jason Casper, and a lot of other people that use Market Cipher a lot will tell you that they look for 3. BitBoy used to preach it all the time. They look for 3 confirmations on Market Cipher before, really giving that big attention. I will say I look for 4. I'm conservative. I tell you guys that all the time. This is it right here. Okay, guys. RSIs are one of them. Right now they're pointing back up. So we got 1 bullish sign. We have a trigger dot. That's 2 bullish signs. And we also, the other 2 signs that I look for is 1, curvature happening on the money flow, this red negative money flow wave right here. I like to see curvature happening, and you can even zoom it out even further and say from here to here, we've had pretty good curvature happening, right? We've had volatility, but it's still curvature back to the upside. So that's my 3rd. And then obviously the final one would be when we do puncture through and have that curvature happen, and we actually have that transition happen like we had right here back into the positive money flow. Usually when you get all 4 things lined up, RSIs, curvature, trigger dots, transitioned, and then capturing the positive money flow, that's usually when you actually get a really good transition and you see positive price increase on your asset. So again, that's what I'm kind of waiting for. Things look pretty good on Market Cipher B for Bitcoin right now. A little bit too early to tell. We've done these levels before, and maybe if you haven't bought it and you're just getting impatient, practice a DCA strategy. But patience is never a bad thing. You might miss a little bit of percentages, but it does definitely save you if it turns around. So patience is not a bad thing to practice in your life, guys. Have a little patience. But you do you. Let's talk about ETH. I'm sorry. Let's move on to ETH. Nick, stop me if I need to address anything, please.
Yeah, your title is for Tuesday.
Oh, look. Oh yeah, I changed the date, but I didn't change the day. Oh.
My bad.
Done. Edited and wait. Yeah, edited and done. Thank you, guys. Thank you. I'm so ashamed of myself. Anyway, let's go on into ETH, guys. ETH up over the past 24 hours per trading view, 6.47%, 4647%. Same thing as Bitcoin right now, guys. On Market Cipher B, we do show the RSIs now trying to point back up, but the RSIs are kind of conflicted, to be honest with you. We see 2 different things. If they're pinched together and what is that? I'm trying to be nerdy right now. The Star Wars reference. Oh no, the Ghostbusters reference. Like when they don't cross the streams, when they cross together and pinch together, that's when they show a lot more strength. Again, Ghostbusters, right? Yeah, who watched the original Ghostbusters? Like when Ghostbusters first came out. Are you that old? Because I am. Anyway, RSIs right now, 1 pointing up, the other one kind of lagging behind and kind of looking like it's puttering about, but they're both pointing up right now, lagging, so keep that in mind. We do show, just like Bitcoin, some rounding happening for ETH, and we do show a trigger dot right here, which is a buy signal coming from Market Cipher B. 3 things out of 4 right now that I'm seeing for ETH on Market Cipher B, so that's good. But again, if we take a look at the daily time frame and Market Cipher A, which houses the traditional candles and the patterns and whatnot that most people go by, you can see that we are just coming back up to retest our long-term support line that we've had for a little while now. This goes back since February 21st. We've had this support line. We did thread it through, but you guys know me. I don't just invalidate my trend lines because they can get threaded through and still hold up long-term. This is fine. If it pulls away dramatically, yeah, then we got to move things. Then it doesn't matter anymore. But if it's just threading in and out, guys, hey, it's still valid on my chart. So I'm still holding it up. And as you guys can see on the daily time frame, it does look like we are getting some resistance. We went back up into the pattern. We tried to get past our previous support, which is now resistance, this trend line to the upside right around 27. I'm sorry. Let me move. It's the daily, so it's going to be off a little bit. Let me go to the hourly and look at this trend line. On the hourly, we're actually in it. Again, when you're on those things, I'm not going to get into it. You got to kind of sometimes take out your magnifying glass and actually see where you are. So we're actually in this pattern right here. And right now we're retesting to see if we can hold within this pattern. Let me go back to the daily because you guys know I don't like lower time frames, but we're retesting this pattern to see if we can come back into it. And we're getting close to the end of it. We're damn near close to it right now. And I do think, like I said in my previous stream, if it's not this weekend, I'd be really, really surprised. But I do think a move either upwards or downwards is going to happen here shortly. Now, the way I'm measuring it is not by this like massive opening here. I'm more measuring it here. And again, I'm not trying to spread FUD or anything like that. But like I'm telling you guys, if Biden and things escalate, you know, and the feds do dumb stuff on the 15th, like, look, we could pump back up, really pump back up to all-time highs, or to be realistic with you, we could come right back down to the end of this wedge pattern. Look, you guys know I haven't changed anything. Just more confluent, like just more things, all kind of telling you guys that I ain't BSing you guys. Look, if you just go by this measurement, kind of funny how it just lines up exactly to where I've been telling you guys to start DCAing, right? 48.88% move down after breaking the 200 SMA. I've been sharing that with you guys for forever on all of these charts. And that is real, guys. If we get that move down, we could come all the way back down to like the measured move from the opening here down to here. Look where that lines up again. Just another thing showing you guys that area right here, 1876, is where I'm going to be. Like, you give me that, I'm going to start DCAing on ETH. Look, I'm a big cosmonaut, but I'm telling you right now, I'm showing it to you guys right now. This isn't me just pulling, you know, magical opinions out of my rear end. I'm measuring moves. Once the 200 SMA gets broken, it doesn't hold up. My big head's in the way from here down. You've seen I've measured them all out. They've got to be significant moves, 20 days or more. And what previous price action is telling me, even throughout the Corona dump and everything else, throughout all the bad news bears, things that have happened, we could get an average move down about 48.88% for ETH, which would bring us down to wherever this white line is, 1876, give or take. And that's real. That's math. Look how other things just line up to that. Wedge pattern. That's how you measure the move, guys. It could come right back up, or wherever it breaks, right, you can come right back down. Look at that. Look at that. You guys want to know more? Come join the Discord. I'll tell you. You guys want to know? I'll tell you. Okay. You come back, you buy something now, or get out my store. But I'm being silly, guys. I'm sorry. I'm being silly. But yeah, that's what I got for ETH. Let me know if I missed anything, or if you guys think I'm full of it. You guys let me know. What's up, Rye? What's up, Rye? Appreciate your lurk, man. Before making a video, pump it and dump it on his followers. Who are you talking about? Not me. Oh, BitBoy, yeah. Yeah, there's been a lot of exposure. That's why Nick and I won't do it. We're not going to do it. We're not, you know what? We were just talking about this. I don't want people getting all emotional on me. What's that? You know, that meme that was so emotional. But I was like, I've been thinking about, like, on my Discord, having a little section where if I buy something, like, I'll just show it to, like, but I don't want people taking my moves as financial advice. Like, I just want to be transparent as I possibly can be. So yeah, I try to do that just with my TA, but, like, yeah, we're not going to take allocations from no projects. Nah. If we do, it's not because we're buying it at a discounted rate. We'll take it for free and give it back 100% back to the community. So look, if you guys want to be promoted, yeah, here's the deal. It's got to go back to the community 100%. 100%. I don't even know if that's going to happen, but whatever. It's just got to go back. It's got to go back, man. What time is it to be good on the Discord? I'm usually there a bunch of times, except for 11 or 12 Central. I live in Central. To 1 o'clock-ish, I go to jiu-jitsu and get rolled on every day. But, like, usually Nick and I and a lot of other people are there, like, all day long. So, yeah. But anyway, guys, that's what we got going on with ETH. I know I'm rambling. Nick is going to probably hit me with a stick. Let's go on into our baby, our favorite child. It's okay, guys. I'm a parent. You can have favorite children. You can have multiple children and still have a favorite child. You just can't tell the other children that you have a favorite child. That's how that goes. My favorite child is Adam. I don't care what anybody ever says about it. I will defend Adam and probably smack people all day long for bad-mouthing Adam. Guys, Adam's up right now 10.84% over the last 24 hours. Doing pretty good. $30.90. We are threading in and out of $31. We are seeing some resistance right now. Take a look at the daily time frame and this candle right here. Let me clear it up for you guys so you guys can see it better. Let me make it look better. Look at that resistance on the top side. That's how you guys change it to Heikinashi, or like, you can go back and forth from traditional candles and whatnot. I like seeing the actual price action, both ways when I'm looking at my candles. And Market Cipher is designed to work on Japanese candles. But like as you guys can see, we've gone from a low from today's candle from $27.84, give or take, right about there, all the way to a high so far, retesting our SMA on the daily, right? And of course, whenever we retest a certain level of resistance, a critical level of resistance and or support, expect volatility. We're trying to recapture that 200 SMA. Expect it to treat us as initial resistance. Eventually, I do think we're just going to break through it, kind of like we did back here, right? Look, resistance. We went through it, resistance though. Next day, boom, we stayed above it for a little bit, and then we got to our volatility again. But if you look at it and you're realistic with it, guys, we did set, what is this? A higher. Look, we're just stair stepping right here on the charts. Now, hopefully, we can keep that stair stepping pattern going, and we just keep doing that going forward. But a little too early to tell. It's your first 2 steps up this ladder, up the stairs, right? So that's what I'm kind of thinking more than likely it's going to happen for Adam, guys. Just on a glance at looking at Market Cipher A here, not even looking at my patterns or nothing like that, just off candlestick action right here, it looks like we're just climbing right now, and more than likely we'll probably do something like this where we retested right here, guys. This SMA got rejected, tried to punch through, and then eventually the next day just led us up and above it. That's what I think more than likely, could be wrong, but that's what I think more than likely is going to happen. We'll stair step, finally get above it, and just be on our way slowly but surely. What else we got here? Let me show you guys what I got on Market Cipher A. Again, same things as Bitcoin and ETH. If you guys have been watching my channel, you guys know I like using the measured move below the 200 SMA once the 200 SMA gets broken. By the way, if you guys want me to make a more detailed, like not a live video of that strategy so you guys can really learn it, I know I explain it each and every day, so I'm expecting a lot of you guys to actually fully understand that already. I will make a detailed video for you guys. I use this in all of my TA, and it's treated me, or done me quite well for a long time. So I want you guys to know how to use this. But same strategy. Once the 200 SMA does not hold up and falls below it, for price action falls below it for over 20 days, I measure the moves. I go back as far as I can. As you can see, I have a lot of time here and a lot of measured moves below the 200 SMA to bring to a conclusion, or to bring a sum total together. That conclusion, or that average, brings us down to 39.17%. Again, straight to this white line right here. If we have a measured move, we fully get rejected. The Fed says something stupid. Biden does something stupid. War happens and escalates even further. I know it's already happening, guys. And by the way, I'm not trying to, I'm not saying anything political or anything like that. I'm just saying if these people make stupid decisions and force us on our hands in our investments, we could see fear take over, and we could see capitulation. I can't speak. We could see fear take over the market and us dump. I'm going to keep it simple for me. Big words, right? I need to drink more coffee. If we do, though, we could literally see a move down to about $18 or $20. I put a range there because you never know. I never know where the bottom is. Nobody does, right? I'll keep reminding you guys that nobody knows the absolute bottom or the tops. Anybody that preaches to you about where that zone is without showing you how they're getting that, run away. That's not financial advice. That's a friend. That's cosmonaut to cosmonaut. Run away. Stop watching their channel. They're full of it. Don't do it. I'm showing you guys math. This is math. Just like how I showed you guys with ETH, just like how I showed you guys with Bitcoin and the traditional markets as well. If we come down, Look at that measured move, 39.77. I'm even overestimating, but we've been going up and to the right. That's where you guys should maybe start considering a DCA strategy. That's where you guys could see maybe something like Market Cipher B here, when we had the summer dump, looks something like this. That's a flooring, or like, that's what I mean by start seeing a flooring take place or deploying a DCA strategy. If you did the same thing that I'm sharing with you guys right now on the charts, this could be for any asset that you're bullish with, not just Atom, because we love Atom and Cosmos. But if you DCA here and you miss it, it goes down a little bit more. You'll hit it here and you'll hit it here. And maybe you won't get that fourth one, but you've gotten 3 out of them, and then it's going to rally on you, and then you're in mad profits. Again, DCA strategies and being patient and knowing how and when to deploy things based off what you're seeing on the charts is how you make money and last long in this game. So again, guys, if you guys were to have been practicing this same strategy and taking previous price action back here, right? I don't know what this is right now, but I'm pretty sure I could do this. If I just took this average, and kind of like split it in between, it probably would have landed anywhere between 36 and 34 or something like that, right? What is that average? You're the master at math. But again, you maybe would have not caught the absolute bottom, but you would have started DCAing here, DCAing here, DCAing here, and then bada bing, bada boom, right? It's just math. That's all it is, guys. It's just math and statistics and previous price action. Things like to repeat themselves. People like to repeat themselves. And remember, when you're looking at the charts, these red and green candles, it's just people, and it's just people's sentiment and emotions that you're dealing with. We got, like, here's, not to rant, but I think this is important for people who call themselves traders or want to be here and making long money, life-changing money. I'm going to use this analogy. So I study martial arts. I've been doing martial arts for a long part of my life. I took a break, and now I'm back in it with jiu-jitsu and stuff like that. But the principles still apply if you're a boxer, fighter, anything of the sort, or if you've ever been just sucker punched in the face or punched in the face, got into a fight, whatever it is. If you're in a fight, if you've ever been hit and know how it feels, it sucks. Like, I consider myself to be tough, but I don't like getting punched in the face. That sucks. I will avoid that at all costs. That sucks. I'm not one of those psychopaths that's like, yeah, I like fighting. No, that sucks. But if you've been hit in the face, you know, just like if you were a little kid and touched the hot pot on the stove, not to do that again, or to avoid that situation happening at all costs going forward in your life. Like, you know, don't touch the hot pot. Don't stand there and let your face get punched by the other person trying to punch your head off, right? Like, same thing with market structure and looking at these charts. I don't care how much of a bull you are. I don't care how, diamond hands everybody says there are. When this came in, I keep using this because this is the most recent one. I'm telling you guys, when this happened from the top right here to the bottom. This happened in 14 days, and that was a 72% move down. That, not to swear, that fucking sucked, even though I swore. Like, that was rough for me. That was rough for me, and I know it was rough for just about anybody else that was holding. That's like one of those moments where you realize you're on the biggest, baddest roller coaster and you're not strapped in and you're about to go down. You will feel that oh shit feeling and wonder if you made the right decision. I don't care how ballsy you are. So again, that's what I'm trying to tell you guys. You can try to say all these things and be emotionless and practice it and all that stuff. But like, it's a lot easier when you have a strategy, when you have past data to go by, and you have a realistic view of what you might be dealt with. Now, I'm saying 39.17% is where you start averaging, but we've seen 70% moves. You know, that's why people say it all the time. Other YouTubers say it all the time. Altcoins will go down 70, 80%, blah, 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 if they're crap coins, right? Now, there's some developments specifically for Atom, which makes me believe that we're not going to get that much of a measured move down this go around. I think it'll be more like 46%. This is a real black swan. This is a pandemic. This is like unless we get like another weird respiratory thing happen out of the blue, I don't see that happening. Like, and they don't happen very often. This, though, is manipulation. This is whales moving. This could happen, a 46 move. But even so, you're catching it right at 40%. Then you're dealing with 6% volatility. That's an everyday thing, right, in this market. So, not to keep going, but I'm telling you guys, this is math. It's really simple. If you guys want to learn more, join the Discord. I'm always there. Come back. pick my brains, ask Nick questions. He'll bring it back up to me. We can go over it. I'll make a video. If you guys want to know videos of how I do this stuff, not that I'm a guru, but it works, man. It works. It works. But yeah, that's what I got for Adam. Guys, right now, we're still looking great. We're still looking great. Look at this, up and to the right. Throughout all this volatility, blah, 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 we're still just up and to the right. I mean, honestly, we're still making these stair-stepping movements up and to the right, right? Right. That's what it is. Toy Soldier, I don't think I have a couple of you guys, by the way. I just want to say before we move on, yesterday I did a giveaway for a lot of people. I don't have my piece of paper on me. I've already taken care, and a lot of people have already gotten their giveaways. There are a few of you guys that I have not been able to reach just yet. I will, it might take a little time because I have to verify who you are and all this stuff. But I think Toy Soldier, I didn't get you yours. So please, if you don't want to join Discord, you can message me. Find it on here, and we'll go back and forth, or I'll message you. No, what I'll do is I'll message you, or Nick, you can message him or whatever. We'll get a hold of you. There's a couple of you guys that I still need to make sure you guys get what you got coming. Get what you got coming. But yeah, welcome back, Toy. Don't stick your tongue on the flagpole in the winter either. That's one of my favorite movies ever. I double dog dare you. Okay, I'm a real person. Me too. I believe you. No, but I gotta, it's not just me and protecting me. It's just too Osmo. You're gonna go out your way and scam people. First, shame on you, but I want to protect the people that are supposed to be getting the rewards. This whole thing is about you guys, not me. It's whatever. I'm good. What's up, Hillbill? But yeah, join the Discord if you guys can. Oh, you're on the Discord. Send me a message. By the way, we had somebody in our Discord, by the way. I didn't, it was early this morning, pretending to be me. Know something right now. I will never ask you to buy a program from me. I don't sell programs to anybody. I give it out. I've been giving stuff for free. Why would I want you guys to pay me? Look, we're going to, if we get monetized, and we're working towards it. That's what we do. We sell cool ass t-shirts, which the drop is coming soon. I don't have the design just yet in front of me to share with you guys, but I've been going back and forth with an artist. You guys are going to love this Juno drop, guys. That's how we support ourselves. That's what we do. And I'm good. Nick is me, and we're good. We got our own thing. I will not ask you guys to buy nothing from me though. So anybody that ever does that, claiming to be me, stop it. Scold them. Let me, Nick, Noah, one of our mods know. You'll be out of there. Anyway, guys, I'm rambling. I'm sorry. I gotta watch the language. You are absolutely right, man. I got to. If I want YouTube to love me, I do have to watch it. Let's go on to the next thing. Right, Nick? We got anything else? Can we move on?
Yeah, we're good to go, man. Okay. Unless you want to talk about Luna, but
we're gonna talk about Luna. Let's do that. There's a
couple
over
$100, man.
Yeah, dude, it's $101, guys. What did I tell you guys? Would you guys hear the other day? Y'all were here the other day. I told y'all, I'm not moving this line. If you guys need, just copy this right there. Just take it, daily time frame. That's what you got right there. I don't even think Luna's one of the few things that I don't think the 200 SMA is going to work. I don't think the 200 SMA strategy is going to work. We only have one time during the summer that happened. And there's some things that have fundamentally changed for the foundation, for the protocol, and for the treasury in itself. Not to mention just mass adoption and, it being spread about other ecosystems and getting a bigger TVL. But I'm going to take this because don't even look at that. It was when we were talking about here, if we had that big, sell off that we could go down $25. If you guys don't buy Luna, the next time it comes down to the 200 SMA or below it, if you're patient, patience is virtue. I'm gonna smack you. You're not gonna be allowed to talk to me anymore. Luna, I think, is going to be the decentralized stablecoin of choice. There's different types of stablecoins, decentralized stablecoins and decentralized stablecoins. But guys, look at this. Look at this. I told y'all, don't invalidate your trend lines. Right now, it's just retesting it. I think you can just project this way far out for the foreseeable future. And Luna more than likely is going to look like this and just do this. I freaking promise. I could be wrong though, but hey, it's been how long now? Almost 2 years basically. And this is the best looking chart I've seen in crypto, period. Show me a better chart, guys. Show me a better freaking chart. Show me a better chart. And I'll buy that chart.
All right, look at Cardano.
Okay, no. No, don't make me depressed. Look, guys, I do have exposure to Cardano as well. You got to be diverse. As you can see, I've been charting it for some people for a long, long time. Look, either this, I don't want to spend too much time. Look, either this is the biggest, we're on the daily time frame. This is the biggest cup and handle pattern I've ever seen in my life, or this is the biggest double top that we're ever going to see in our life. Like it's one or the other. Look, you got to start doing something right now. If you guys are interested in knowing, it's on its last fib right now. Basically, it came right down there and retested it. It's not hard. It's so far away from its SMAs though. It's going to take a lot. It's going to take a lot for faith to be restored. But that's that. I don't even want to spend no time. Stop it. I don't want to spend no time over there. Let's actually go ahead and talk about something that matters. Something I know you guys all want to hear. We're going to be talking about, and let me share this with you guys. If you guys have been digging in and actually wanting to know what's going on with Evmos, this is the link that you guys need to spend 10 minutes of and just kind of like skim through. This is the incident upgrade report from the team themselves on what happened. If you guys want to get clued in, it's a lot of nerdy talk, and it just goes by time, like literally dates and exact times, because they're trying to be transparent, which I will golf clap to the Evmos team. Like that was the right way to go about it. But when you read through this, there was so many mistakes, kind of like I said in yesterday's stream. Right, in yesterday's stream, I told you guys I suspected that it was a number of things, more so though had to do with validators and relayers not either updating their software or not having correct hardware, and a number of other things in between all of that happening. And if you read all of this through and through, you will see, guys, that what had happened was basically that they launched. And this is a two-part thing. It's not just on validators and relayers, and I'm not talking smack about them. This is on the Evmos team as well. If you read this, it basically comes down to you didn't do your due diligence all the way through. You didn't, which I get, but you didn't make sure that all of your vetted validator, your Genesis validators and relayers were all on the same page. Like it was just a number of mistakes and poor choices that all led up to this halt of the chain. And now who the frick knows what they're going to do? I'll skip to the chase. Guys, go about reading this though, because you guys want to be in the know, right? And I'm not trying to say, give up on Evmos. I'm not giving up on them at all. No way. But you got to read through all of this. And basically what it comes down to is, they've now, where is it now? I'm sorry. Mediation. So now they've come up with a bunch of things that they need to do, but it's a bunch of things that they need to. So this is going to be one of those, put a Band-Aid on it. Let's go. Restart. Let's go. There's a lot of things that they need to do. And you can clearly see that right on here on the bottom section, which they have a couple of them checked. Opening improvement for PR for Tenement Core, blah, 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 blah. But they got to create documentation for validators. They've done that. Clear instructions to never unsafe reset all without saving a local file. Some of these validators, not to go into, some of these validators just put the hard reset, stopped, and screwed everything up and perma-jailed themselves going forward. So I don't even know what happened to my I read all this and didn't even want to look. Might not matter because they might just scrap and redo and relaunch. But I was like, fudge. I didn't swear, man. You see that? I knew I was going for it, and I didn't swear. Family friendly soon. Sometimes. As much as I can. I'm going to try. But they and then so they go through a bunch of things they need to do. Point of it all, that's the information. It's my job just to give it to you guys. It's up to you guys if you guys want to choose to do the homework. You guys want to read this GitHub article, but it explains it very well. Breaks it down by date and by time on what happened and, what caused other things to kind of snowball and make it even more of an issue. But yeah, check it out, guys. Check it out. Again, I will share this for you guys one more time. If you guys missed it, this is the link right here. Take some time and read that, guys. It was a number of things. So don't give up. Don't give up just yet. Obviously, you can see the team. They're in the know, not just their team, like a lot of different teams now in the Cosmos ecosystem, all in the know, all trying to help and work to get things done and get things back on track. They didn't say in any kind of for sure which way that they are planning on going. If it's just going to be like, a fix and then let's roll, or if it's going to be a rollback, reset, get these validators back on these right lines. Like, I don't know. I don't know what it's going to be, new airdrop, whatever it's going to be. I don't know. But read it and come to your own conclusions. Well, maybe we'll get an official thing soon from their Discord. If you guys don't know, join the Discords, be involved, guys. That's how you guys get all this information. Soon. Yeah, soon. Next thing we're going to talk about, guys, is the asset mantle clues. Now, we talked about this. This is just another, I don't want to say just another. This is another, NFT platform with a twist kind of protocol. They have quite a bit of an airdrop that they're promoting to people. As you guys can see, they've been giving clues. Let's see. Wait. This is clue number 3. What do you think it is? That was the clue. What do you guys think it is? I know a lot of you guys may have already, said what you guys think it is. You think it's Luna? What you look. Here. What does it look like? Oh, wait. Ooh. It's 4 letters. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 letters, maybe 5. Do you guys think Juno? You guys think it's Juno?
Nah, it's definitely Luna.
I think it's like triggering people. Nick's like, no, it's not. It's Cardano. You guys don't see the 88. You guys don't see the C and yeah. Well, a lot of people already do think it is Juno. A lot of people think it is, as you can see right here. I don't know. Honestly, that really didn't look like a Juno. Like, to be fair, that it really doesn't look like the Juno logo. Doesn't look like the Juno logo. Doesn't. It looks like something funky. I don't know though. Maybe it is Juno. Would make sense. The first letter is a J. Yeah, and I can't think of anything else that has a J, like, right now. They had a tweet this morning saying something about Juno. Did they? Could be. I prepped these like at 4 something in the morning, so maybe time has passed and I'm already giving you guys doo-doo information. Sorry. I try to be upfront and before everything else, but But anyway, so you guys check it out. I'm gonna give you guys the link to Asset Mantle and their tweet here. Excuse me. They have a really big airdrop. Luna with a J. You're getting him. Luna with a J. Damn it, Nick. What are you talking about? But they do have a stake drop. So again, this is not just for holders. You have to be staking, more than likely. They go into a lot of things in their thread. So if you guys want to know more, just check them out. I gave you guys the link there. You guys can check out what they're all about. You can even go here to it's not there. It's not there yet. I lost it. Now look unprofessional. Damn it, Asset Mantle. You're making me look bad. But Join to ask about join blah 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 website right here. You can go to this website right here. Excuse me. Check them out. See what their platform is all about. There's gonna be, I think, like Osmo. I think Juno. I know CMDX, probably XRPT, Persistence. They're basically giving everybody the snapshot from what it looks like, for at least the majority of the players in the game, right, in the Cosmos space, a chance to get a piece of this snapshot, which is smart, which is smart. Moving on, and we're walking. Juno Luna, Juno. That'd be funny actually. Talking about the proposal for Hua Hua. If you guys don't know, this is just kind of funny and kind of want to give a shout out to Cone Daddy. If you guys don't know, Cone Daddy is a comedian / I don't want to say influencer. I hate using the word influencer. / what's a good word? What's a good word to use for people instead of influencer?
Entertainer.
Yeah, he's an entertainer. I'm looking for a different word though. It's right there. Personality, I guess. In the space, I guess, whatever. Entertainer. I don't want to say entertainer too, because I'm like, I don't want to be like, oh, you dance for us, monkey, entertain us. Like he's put on a lot of different stuff. If you guys read this proposal, it's getting passed, by the way, for Hua Hua. It's not enough, like it says official advisor to the Hua Hua chain, but it's more like an unofficial, just kind of like placeholder title, because he's done a lot for this space, right? He's a funny dude. He puts out content and stuff like that. He gets people together. Matter of fact, he hosted for OSMOSIS and Sunny the most recent OSMOS YouTube stream where they were talking to other bridge protocols and, you know, having them pitch their protocols and their projects to Sunny, in hopes of maybe implementing it with OSMOSIS. So he does a lot. Kondadi does do a lot. And I just kind of want to give him his credit where credit is due. He's a funny dude in itself. He already runs his own YouTube channel, but now he's unofficially going to be titled the advisor to the Hua Hua chain. If you guys want to be part of that, maybe in your guys' best interest to go to your validator of choice or whoever you're staking to, make sure you vote for it. Make sure you vote for it. And, you know, who knows? Who knows what comes of it? But as you can see, overwhelming majority of people are voting yes on this, guys. And, of course, Hua Hua being introduced through PASG into the metaverse, guys. So they now have somewhat of going to be a potential use case. I don't know what in detail that is going to be, but they are now joining PASG into the metaverse in the future. So, I haven't sold any, full transparency, I haven't sold any of my Hua Hua. Maybe I should have. Maybe, but it's, I'm just stacking, redelegating, restacking. Might as well, while it's there, get it. While the APRs and rewards are there, get it. Moving on, promoter. But see, like, I don't want to use GG. I don't want to use promoter either, because that means like he's trying to get you to do something, or like, I don't want to do anybody disservices like that. I get it. I used to say I was an influencer. I don't want to be looked as an influencer though. I'm just like you and everybody else. Like, I'm not trying to influence you guys at all. I'm just giving you guys information. So yeah. We're going to be talking about PStake and the airdrop, guys. PStake airdrop. If you guys have not checked out your wallets, if you guys have a Capital wallet, check it out. If you guys have been staking Atom, XRPT, Osmo, if you guys can see here, there's a bunch of them right here. Blah 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 blah. Snapshot was on the 2nd of September last year. But yeah. Don't leave us. Looks like it. Enjoy. Where you going? You gonna go get a Coke and come right back? You go get a Coca-Cola and come right back. No, I'm just joking. I hope you enjoy your day. Thank you for stopping by. I really do. Hope you enjoy your day. Hope you guys all are having fantastic days. But check it out, guys. PStake airdrop. Connect your Keplr wallet or your MetaMask, and you can see what makes you eligible for it. Again, this is just me dropping information for you guys to do your own homework with. I'm not going to go into too much detail because there's actually a lot when it comes to this particular airdrop that you actually probably have to do. Kind of like same thing with the Comdex one. Again, I'm super bullish on PStake, super bullish on Comdex. I like the platforms, but it was a lot. I'm just giving you guys information, links for you guys to use. Excuse me. If you're qualified for Atom holder, make sure you satisfy the criteria down below. It's kind of big. So I will say on this, but as you guys can see, in order to receive your airdrop, for 2 to 6 months. Again, kind of same thing with CMDX. If you guys don't know, they're kind of tied by the hip or connected by the hip to the hip, by the hip, whatever. I can't get my saying right. For the next 2 to 6 months, you're just going to get percentages of your airdrops, but you need to have met certain criteria. This one for the PStake airdrop is 20 atoms or at least 100 XPRT via PStake. 20 atoms is a lot for a lot of people. So although I have it, like 20 atoms is an unusual amount for a requirement. So I just, it's kind of, kind of a lot. You're not going anywhere. Yes.
Good.
Yeah. we enjoy, like, I love the IBC gang. I love the Cosmos community. I love talking, obviously, as you guys can tell. So like, I love it when just hanging out with you guys. It makes my day. Like, I really do look forward to touching base with all of you guys and giving you guys as much information as possible for you guys to use going forward for your guys' portfolio. Pretty sure all of that on PStake. Use ETH for gas fees too. Bet like so much. Again, I'm just putting it out there. There's some things that I'm just like, there was this as well. Something like, go into this thread. You can see that I think they gave, I don't think this is a very good one, but as you can see, the quality on this one isn't very well. But some of you guys may have seen a big amount of gravity tokens in there. That was a mishap. This isn't good enough video quality. I think it's obviously a lower amount, but it was for you guys using their bridge to kind of bridge things over and do what you guys needed to do to meet those criteria. But I will still say that's a lot. That is a lot. But that's just something I wanted to talk to you guys about. As you guys can see more information right here. I know I give you guys a bunch of links. So it's on you guys if you guys want to like save these as I'm giving it to you guys, or come back later and look at it or whatever. Maybe I'll put it down, but that's a lot of links for me. You guys don't know how many tabs I have open right now. That's a lot of links for me to put in the description. But whatever's interesting to you, click the link or not. You guys can see more information here, giving you guys what you guys need to know about PStake and them coming to the IBC. Regardless of the airdrop, regardless of the stake drop or whatever, however you want to call it, I am interested in what PStake, XRPT, and Comdex are trying to do. So maybe when the dust settles, when the merger actually happens and things get more streamlined and more convenient and easier, I'm definitely going to be peeking and poking around in that ecosystem. But for now, I just wanted to kind of share that with you guys. I think I already shared that with you guys right there. And one last thing, if you guys want to see what they're about, you can check them out here. Not promoting them. I get nothing from them. Me and Nick don't get anything from any of these guys. But yeah, you guys can just peek around here and check them out. Next thing I want to talk to you guys about is Secret Network, guys. I want to share this with you guys because, again, as you guys can see, Secret's up 8.91%. Like, let me clear this. Let me clear all this up for you guys on the chart right here. I bought yesterday. Full transparency. I actually shared with a bunch of people. I bought more Juno. I bought more Atom, Osmo, and Secret. One, because I think privacy coins have its place. We talked about it in yesterday's stream as well. I think, especially with what's happening in our administration and the feds and everything else, like, it's going to have its place. I think it's going to see a lot of upside potential come in on these privacy coins here shortly, if things keep going the way they've been going. And again, I'll just leave it at that. I really do think it has really high potential going forward. So I took a little bit of a risk and have been buying ever since. They didn't catch this bottom, but ever since this initial pullback in a little bit of a rally here. I actually bought somewhere around $2. Not enough of it because I'm very conservative, but I bought there, and then I literally thought about selling here because I was like, maybe I made the wrong decision. Didn't. And now I'm kind of reallocating a little bit more going forward with the developments that's happening in the world. But with that being said, I'm trying to support Cosmos related or Cosmos ecosystem related protocols. Secret is a privacy coin that meets that criteria. So bullish on them. Other ones like Monero, Zcash and all that stuff have done really, really well as well over the past couple of days. But yeah, That's what I want to bring to your guys' attention with Secret. I'm not telling you guys to do anything financially, but I really do think, guys, that Secret and the things in the Secret ecosystem are going to explode. If you guys haven't gotten your shade leading into this next topic of Secret and its whole ecosystem, if you guys have not been able to claim your shade, you guys can now. It took me a while. I just recently did this because you guys all know the shade airdrop was hot garbage. It was hot garbage. It was bad. Here's the link to do that. Go check them out. Go. You need a little secret to do it, which again, I have my opinions about that. Look, shade, y'all think y'all are sneaky, but you guys know you guys were charged some secret to get an airdrop. Airdrop, fair drop, stake drop, whatever you want to call it. I think that's just kind of crappy. Is crappy a good enough word? Is a PC enough to be using on YouTube? I thought it was kind of crappy.
PG-13.
PG-13. Crappy. Is crappy? I keep saying it, so whatever. I thought it was kind of a bad look I said it so many times it doesn't matter anymore, to charge people to claim your shade. I thought it was a bad look. Like I really did. I thought it was about, like, I understand there's gas fees, but look, if there's going to be a fee, drop the fee to the people as well. Like, you're gaming the system. I get what you're doing. You're trying to create liquidity, but you're also trying to fill your bag by charging people to claim something free. Like, you get what I'm saying? You guys get what I'm saying? It was a bad look. I know a lot of people are like, no, but my shade is worth so much more. You understand that it's like reality of it all coming from thin air. They're still pocketing your money. That's how the markets, like, that's how this stuff works. They pocketed that money, and then you created the liquidity for that thin air protocol. Yeah, they invested to make it and stuff like that, but like, really, that's what just happened there. Yeah, I claimed it because I can, but like, just a bad look in my opinion. Like, I get it. What do you guys feel about that? Did you guys, when you guys saw that you guys had to actually have some secret to claim, did you guys go, whatever, and just claimed anyway? Or did you guys go, what? I want to know. That was just my opinion though. Like, I'm bullish on shade. I'm bullish on secret. I'm bullish on silk. I want me some when it happens. So yeah, I just want to call out the game for what the game is. You guys heard me yesterday. I don't hate the player and I don't hate the games. I just understand them. And I want you guys to as well. Decent amount of secret as fees as well, especially as I think they linked a caption a while back that the majority of people only eligible for under one shade in total. And this claim was just, there was some things I was just like, man. But it's all about this, guys. Don't ever think that it's not. If you guys want to learn more, if you guys want to see what's in the secret ecosystem, there's a lot of stuff, to be honest with you. Again, like I said, I am bullish on it. Not everything is going to be perfect. It is what it is, guys. There's, the only unicorn I've found so far, to be totally honest with you, and I'm not trying to skip a beat because we'll get to it, but the only unicorn I have found so far is Juno. Just letting you guys know. That's like
NETA.
And NETA. But still had something to do with Juno. That was 30 grand, guys. 30 grand. Ugh. And it's still... Anyway, when you find a unicorn, it's so hard not to keep thinking about it. This is a secret network. If you guys want to explore it, you guys can see easily where you guys can buy it on the exchanges. You guys can use their different dApps. They have multiple different dApps and stuff like that, guys. It's pretty cool. Secret swap being, really, really cool. Shade protocol and stuff like that. All this stuff that I'm saying, again, it's just my concerns. I still use them. Like I was talking about Marble DAO. You guys know my gripe about Marble DAO. I still use them. I'm still staking it. Like, hey, I'm just calling it out for what it is because I want you guys to be in the best position possible. I want you guys to be informed as much as possible so that you guys can make the decisions that you guys are going to make either way in the space. But at least you'll make it with as much information as possible. You'll be educated enough to say, hey, I didn't just go, all in, I didn't YOLO myself, but yeah. So check them out, guys. Check out Secret Network. Get yourself in the know about privacy coins and what they're trying to do, guys. A lot of things for Secret. NFT platforms, obviously the privacy aspect of it all. So here's another thing. You guys, actually, I'm not going to share with you guys Secret Swap. You guys saw it right here. You guys can go to Secret Swap here. So if you guys go peeking around, you'll do that. But yeah, Secret Swap, you can even earn here as well, guys. Like you guys love Osmo, you love Juno, and the potential what Juno is going to be potentially doing and stuff like that with earning and stuff like that, and then APRs and liquidity farming and stuff like that. Same thing. You can do the same things here. You can do the same things here, guys, for some of your assets. So check them out. There's money to be made all over the place. Now, here's something that I want to talk to you guys about. A little bit of I don't want to know if this alpha, because obviously a lot of people already know about them. But if you guys don't know about Quicksilver protocol, what they're trying to do or what they're building in the Cosmos space that you guys might be interested in is the interchain liquid staking for the Cosmos ecosystem and beyond. They want to be the premier place to go when you think about interchain liquid staking, guys. They want to provide that space. And as you guys can see here, I'll give you guys the link right here. Excuse me. Do your homework, guys. I'm just trying to get you guys in front of everybody else. That's all I'm trying to do. It's up to you guys if you guys are going to do anything about it. But as you guys can see here, they have a bunch of information on their protocol. I've already linked it, so I'm not just going to link over and over the articles for yourself as well. But you can see they have an airdrop happening for the Quick token allocation. I'm dying. There will be 2 million token supply at Genesis, and further 2 million tokens will be emitted throughout year one. The inflation rate will then drop by 25% every year. You guys know that with new products, new protocols, new projects. I love tokenomics. I love inflation rates. I love taking advantage of being an early adopter in a protocol or project that has strong use case or may have strong use case. I will tell you this right now. Do your own homework on this. Again, I gave you guys the link. I said I was going to share a million of them, but I want to be absolutely clear with you guys. The way you make money is you front run or you get ahead of these high inflation rates that drop drastically, just like Juno, right? Just like Osmosis. Osmosis has a turning. Juno has the first 3 years that are the most bullish. I can't talk. You want to be utilizing and getting, when I say getting in, whether getting's good, that's what I'm talking about. Not saying that this is going to be another unicorn, but with things like this that say the inflation rate is going to drop every year by 25%, that's insane. That is insane. Be ready for stuff like that. Do some homework. That's how you make life-changing money. You invest, you sit back, reap the rewards while it's there. This is saying a whole year. You might have to wait 2 years, but invest a little something, sit back, let it do its thing. Not all of them are going to be unicorns. Not all of them are going to be great, juicy fruits either. Some of them are going to be, but you do it on 5 of them. You catch 3 of them that are like that. The other 2 don't really freaking matter. It's a numbers game. Numbers don't lie. Sienna is better than SukaSwap. Yeah. I'm not trying to say one's better or not. Like, again, this is just for the sake of the stream, Cascade. So yeah, I like me some Sienna too. Yeah, but yeah, check them out, guys. Check them out. Just that, like I started reading into this, the inflation rate will then drop by 25% every year until the token reaches its maximum life supply of 1 billion tokens. The Genesis supply will be distributed. As you guys can see here, they have, I just can't get whatever that is from Corona done. I know I'm taking vitamin D. Somebody told me earlier I am. But you can see their breakdown of tokenomics here. Over 50% of the Quick token Genesis supply will go to the community via airdrop. So that's good. I like seeing things like that. Stake drops, airdrops, especially with airdrops. I like to see the percent be at least half of the tokens. At least half, because that means the majority of it's going to the people, right? This is right at 50, but still, it does meet my criteria. 30% of the newly minted tokens will reward delegators and validators. You need them. You need them to, for you to be utilizing this inflation. I don't know what to call it. Strategy. blah, blah, blah. Another 30% will go to use another 30% will go to users that provide liquidity for staked tokens on DEXs. It's big, dude. Guys, just reading this right here, you know, a lot of things have to fall in play. They actually have to launch just like everything else, right? Like Shade and Evmos. You actually have to bring product to launch and execute and then get use case and then put out, right? Like that's a lot. That's a big thing. But if it does it with as minimal like bumps in the road as possible, I'm eyeballing this. So again, I always tell you guys what I'm eyeballing. I'm eyeballing this. Do your research. Do your research, guys. Yeah, this looks like an opportunity. Another thing I want to bring to your guys' attention is Dancy said, but yeah, like again, yeah, yep. Not saying it's not, Dancy. Not saying it's not. Kind of agree with you guys on some, probably on a lot of things. Cana Labs. This is an interesting one, guys. I don't know if you guys are into weed. You don't even have to be into weed. I'm into money. I don't smoke weed. Used to, being from Hawaii, I used to smoke a lot of weed when I was younger, but I'm into making money. And I want to present to you guys another thing that you guys might find interesting. Now, I'm going to try to be as simple as I possibly can with this. Over the past couple of years, the U.S., amongst other, like Canada, other countries and stuff like that, have been making a pretty good push to start legalizing the use of hemp. Not just marijuana, but hemp, right? Canada now has it. There's certain states in the U.S. that are fully legalizing it, and you can go buy them at dispensaries and stuff like that. Vegas, you can just, like, it was great. Last time I went to Vegas, I was walking around and I just smelled weed everywhere. Not that, like, again, I don't smoke it. I don't go get tripped out and stuff like that, but it's kind of cool. Like, you just walk down the street and, like, you know, everybody's in it, and, you know, it's not anarchy in the street. It's not chaos and like that. It's creating taxes. It's generating profits for the state. It's giving people an avenue to de-stress and all this other stuff, yada, yada, yada. It's creating an economy, is what I'm trying to say. It's only a matter of time until it happens throughout the United States and, in my opinion, throughout the world. What Cana Labs are trying to do is they're also trying to front run legalization that's happening in New York. Now, if you guys don't know, New York, again, I'm not trying to be political about anything, but New York is probably one of the most restrictive states to do anything. Like, to get them to do a lot of other things like Colorado and some of these other states are doing, it's hard. It's hard. So that's just bullish in itself that New York has literally just recently, as you guys can see here, legalized adult use recreational cannabis. But right now there's no licenses or registrations that have been issued just yet. So they're kind of front running the whole developments that's happening legally in that state. And what they're saying is they're going to be giving out kind of like a benefit to early believers, early liquidity providers, people who meet these requirements that they put out right here. You must add at least 420. If you guys don't know, that's a whole thing with smoking weed. It's like the Heim is 420. It's a cool story. I can go into it later. But you have to at least put up 420 Cana Lab tokens to the Juno swap DEX incentivized Juno Cana Lab pool by March 15th. So they spell it out for you guys, even though I don't necessarily agree with snapshots being projected to people. They tell you guys right now, you still have a chance to do that. Go check out Juno swap. You have up till March 15th, which is just 6 days away. You must stake your added liquidity to the pool by March 15th. You must remain fully staked in that pool for at least 31 days until 4/15/2022, guys. This is going to give you guys benefits going forward. Again, you guys can like click on, I believe, let me see here. You guys can click on, you can click on their website here and see what they're trying to do. They literally have a storefront and all this other stuff. What I think they're going to be doing is they're basically trying to seed fund a dispensary up in New York. And for getting involved via your airdrop, via Juno swap, you are basically buying into a position to reap benefits from their company going forward. I don't know in full what that is, but I'm giving you guys, I'm interested in it. I do think the hemp business is going to, eventually, maybe not this year or next year, but eventually will grow into a very big market. And especially with a place like a demographic like New York, we'll see huge adoption going forward. And some of these companies, not all of them, but some of these companies are going to kill it. Cana Labs in the Cosmos ecosystem is, I think, one of the better companies. There's been other plays, trying to do similar things out there in Ethereum and all these other protocols. But again, I've said it many times, anybody that's building or deploying or just playing around in the Cosmos ecosystem is ahead above most other people. I'm patting you guys on the back. I'm letting you guys know right now, just for being interested, watching these videos, being interested in the Cosmos ecosystem, being invested in the Cosmos ecosystem. You guys are smarter than the average bear. You guys should feel good about that. Walk with your chest. Buy some merch. Check out the link. Nick will give it to you guys. Check out the link. Buy some merch. Wear it with pride. You guys are in the ecosystem that's going to win. Anybody that's developing in this ecosystem has, in my opinion, a better chance at winning and getting adoption, just solely on that fact that I think they're smarter than the average bear. But yeah, guys, that's what I got for today, guys. Shameless plug. I know. Shameless plug. I put out. Shameless, guys. Just got to put it out there, guys. Me and Nick, we don't take allocations from anybody else. If you guys like the Cosmos ecosystem, you guys want to get in. Again, here, actually, I'll say this, Nick. I know I'm kind of ranting, but I got to say this, guys. We are 100,000% committed to being transparent with you guys all the time. We're never going to take allocations from a project, period. It doesn't matter. I don't need it. Neither does Nick. We want to stay as unbiased as possible. We want to give you guys just, opinionated content that might be beneficial for you guys. We can't tell you to do anything. We're not financial advisors. We want to just share with you guys our thesis, our thoughts, and what has made us a lot of money, what's made me a lot of money in particular.
Are you calling me poor?
No, well, I can't speak for your own. I can only speak for myself. Again, I said you don't need it, Nick. But I'm showing. Shut up, shut up. But seriously, guys, it's so anything that we do here, even these this merch and stuff like that, we'll have a way to tie back to you guys. All of the stuff that we sell, portion of it obviously is going to grow in the stream. We are an LLC. We do hold the trade or have the active. What's the word I'm looking for? Active submission and pending approval with the trademark for IBCGANG. We already formulated an LLC. Obviously, it's for profit, but we make sure that we're in profit in our own ways, not from you guys. So we'll never sell. Somebody in our Discord earlier was trying to scam somebody. I'll never sell you guys one of my trading programs or how to do things or stuff like that. I'll never ask you guys for money. I'll never do any of that stuff. The only way that we make it is through monetization through YouTube, which isn't much. And then also, if you guys like these drops, we're working with artists to drop these things. And then portion of that drop, like I said, is going to get used to build the stream. And then another probably 50% or more is going back into a transparent wallet that we can start accumulating a basket of assets that have good inflation rates, good tokenomics, so that we can reward back and give to the people. All of that is going to be used and you guys will have access to it at all times so that you guys get cool merch, make money by being here because you guys see our thesis, see what we're doing, and we're showing you guys proof. And then also it puts you in the lineup to possibly getting more rewards and getting, asked people yesterday. I gave out a whole bunch of crypto just for being here. It's about you guys. It's about the IBC gang. It's about the Cosmos ecosystem, the fellow cosmonauts. None of this stuff matters without you guys. So I want to be clear. I don't know how much more I can say that. We do have some alpha that we're going to drop on you guys. I've been saying this a long time. My birthday's tomorrow. So I've been kind of purposely putting it off because I want to enjoy myself a little bit. But we do have some alpha and more details on all of that shortly that we'll drop with you guys. But yeah, everything has to come back to you guys. It has to, or else we're not doing our job. We're not doing our job. So just want to be real with you guys. Let's go into an AMA. I just wanted to say all that before we get into an AMA and I forget though. Anything, Nick, that I need to cover?
Yeah, cool. So Toy Soldier asked, what is your take on Akash?
On Akash, I'm bullish. Now look, you guys might be like, look, Tank, this. You know how bullish I am? I'll show you. Hold on. I'm bullish on Akash. Let me bring up something real quick on the other. Can't dox myself, right? with use case and with things actually developing. If you guys don't know, the AWS, Amazon Web Services, and especially what we're seeing with centralized businesses, protocols, technology, you guys got to know Google centralized, AWS centralized. Literally, the vast majority, if not pretty much all of the internet, is hosted on Facebook, AWS, Google, Microsoft, all these big, humongous facilities. And they're just that, guys. If you guys have never seen these, they're humongous facilities, whether they're underground, up, whatever it is. They're big ass warehouses, like Bitcoin mining warehouses, right? They're huge with big servers and stuff like that are all, they have multiple, everything you see on the internet stored there. And we've already seen what's happening. Right? The infrastructure is deteriorating slowly. Actually, I will give BitBoy credit. I think he put out something that was really, really, really informative not too long ago. And it was about the internet. And it was about the internet structure and how basically it's already starting to deteriorate. And it's just a matter of time until it just all kapoots anyway. But we need to start pulling our stuff off of centralized everything. We need to start getting off the centralized everything, to be honest with you, because we see what they're doing. Look, with the war, I will say this, not being political, just taking an honest stance about how these players who are manipulating us and eating up, they're feeding on us. Like literally, our information is what is the product, right? They're feeding. We're like the Matrix. We are the batteries. They're feeding on us. They're destroying us. We need to get up out of there, disconnect, and find a way to do that. Akash is one of those plays. And I want to just bring it to a point with what I was saying with the world. You see what happened with, Canada, and they're private, like they're trying to, they can freeze your bank account. It's how do they do that? Everything, these banks, the banking services, they're all hosting all of their stuff on centralized exchanges or centralized services. Anything you do, they can stop right now. You think you feel safe right now, they can stop all of this if they wanted to, all of it. We need to have a way to take that power back. That's what Akash is doing. Now it's early stages, right? And like what I always say, you guys got to invest in stuff that has the potential to change the world and then give it time to change the world. This is May 2021 from the beginning. That's not that long ago. That is not long at all. This is still the early, like I always say, everything that has good charting not everything. Let me rephrase that. Most things see a pump and then dump, right? Or most things see a listing and then dump, find a floor, and then start going up. They find an actual pricing bottom, a legitimate price from the market. We're just doing that right now. That's what we're doing with the Akash right now. It's still too early. I think from what I'm seeing on the RSIs, now again, this is just a daily, but like, take a look at this right here. This was a floor section, even though we were slowly bleeding. This is the RSIs and Market Cipher showing us that we tried to find a floor. This is another flowing section because I'm going from mountaintop to mountaintop and in the valley, right? If we're trying to hold water, like you're going to find the water is going to go down to its lowest point, right? That's where you want to buy. Simple. Same thing with here. We had a valley. We saw some support. And then here we're trying to buy these valleys, the lowest point in the pot where the water collects and accumulates. I think that there is still a chance that we go down a little bit further. Matter of fact, still doing the same thing right here. And look at that, guys. Look at that same 200 SMA strategy. I did the same thing here. This was a while ago. 52.10% from the 200 SMA is the average move down that we should start deploying a DCA strategy. And that's what I'm doing with Akash. I hit it once and look how price action in the past hit it exactly where I was showing this. You guys don't believe me. This I shared with my Discord group and other people a long time ago. I didn't just make this yesterday. You just asked me. I'm just showing this. I've had this up for a long time. Wick down exactly to that line. The proof is in the pudding. This is easy. This is math, guys. Use the 200 SMA. Get good at using the 200 SMA strategy that I'm sharing with you guys. Wicked straight down there, came right back up. So if you bought and sold that, you were in massive profits. You didn't even need to be leveraged at all. You just in massive freaking profits right there. But with every pump, especially something like that, there is a dump. I do think if we do see further sell-off, I'm going to I've already done that right here, so I'll wait for a little bit more. But if you have not, capture that right there, which is about 93 cents. We could go further. So second buy zone would be there. And again, DCAing, in my opinion, back up your first initial buys with the same amount, ideally more. That's how you actually DCA, right? You don't just go, I'm going to buy a quarter here. I'm going to buy a quarter here. I'm going to buy a quarter here. That averages your buy down, but that's not how you should realistically DCA. Now, I'm not giving you financial advice. I'm just being honest with you. That's not how you should be DCAing. You should buy here with 10%. You should buy here with 20%. You should buy here with 40%. And then here, whatever on the bottom, your last fourth buy should be the remaining. It's like going to war, right? My first line of defense or offense gets depleted. I'm bringing up more soldiers to the front line. That happens. I'm backing them up with more and more and more. That way, if it does come down and that does get broke through my first two lines, right? My average buy actually ends up being here. And then again, I just have to deal with, 6% volatility instead of 20 or 30. Again, it's just being patient, and it's just, you're not going to get, again, the one thing with DCAing, you have to accept that you're not going to get your whole bag filled. If you're aiming to DCA with the intent of filling your whole bag by DCAing, you're doing it freaking wrong. The whole point is to not fill your whole bags, but to capture as much of the rain or bloodshed as possible while still protecting yourself. That's the point of DCA. You shouldn't be going out there going, I'm going to take 100% of whatever capital I put aside to buy this product or buy this asset here by DCAing. So I'm going to do 25% here, 25% here. And then if things start turning around, I'm going to buy here and buy here and buy here again. No, because you're not protecting yourself. You're not actually doing caca-poo-poo by doing that. You again, I can't tell you guys financially to do anything, but you buy 10% here, 20% here, 40% here, and then whatever you have left there. That way, your average buy actually ends up being over here. And when things eventually do turn around, because if they're good protocols, good assets, they have good, strong use case, they will. And also, things don't move in a straight line. With every dump, there's a pump. And with every pump, there's a dump. Things don't just go in. There will be rallies. You'll be in a good position to make another decision, So again, guys, that's what I think about Akash. Akash, especially with PASG happening soon, I should actually say that Akash is super, super bullish. The more and more things, it's like saying this. This is a tool, but now things have to be built around to use that tool, right? Like we can invent a battery. I said this before. Batteries didn't get really, really profitable until I'm aging myself right now. But again, now you guys, it's not even the same battery. You guys are using like lithium batteries and all that stuff. But like back when Duracell first was like a thing, like we come up with batteries, right? There wasn't a lot of things to use batteries for. Like there really wasn't. There was like stereos, big ass boom boxes. That's how old I am. We had like Walkmans, like actual Walkmans and stuff like that. Voice recorders. I have a little, like I'm so old. I still actually have, I don't have it in front of me anymore. A little voice, boomer. I'm such a boomer. Guys, I'm 41. I'm going to be 41 tomorrow. But like the news reporters where you would talk into it, like batteries were, you couldn't use any of that stuff without the initial invention of the battery. Same thing with here. Now, PASG is a great example. PASG is using Akash to build upon, to more and more things that come out that find use cases. We're going to see Akash start turning around. The more and more people start realizing that we need to get away from all these powers that be that have us in, they're feeding on us, guys. Like, I don't know how that makes you feel. That makes me feel like poop. They're feeding on us though, for real. You need to like rip off the cords as much as you can. I know I'm still using them for some things, but like, man, so I've been wanting to go, I'm going to go down a rabbit hole. I've been wanting to launch a node for a couple of these products just to get more involved, things like LUM, all these other things. A lot of these guys that run nodes, not to put you guys on blast, there's some of them that don't. A lot of these guys that run nodes are doing it on AWS. What's the point of running a decentralized crypto? Decentralized, there's always a centralized point somewhere, like what I'm explaining to you right now. If you're running it on an AWS, you think half of these validators, some of them do, some of the bigger ones, they do. Like literally, I can talk to like SG1, like they really do. But like a lot of these guys are just running it on an AWS cloud-based server, which is super cheap. And, then you're just defeating the whole purpose of it. But you guys, like, not you guys, because you guys are smarter than the average, but a lot of people just throw their delegations at these validators thinking, oh, they're like some, like, you know, some different entity. They're not. They're just still using AWS. But yeah. But what was I saying? What was I saying right here? I'm so bullish on it. That
You ready for the next question, bud?
Yeah,
you got a couple of them. So
do it. Sorry.
Got to be rapid fire kind of here.
Sorry, guys, I'm ranting.
Verse. What's your thoughts on Verse and kind of what's going on there?
What's your thoughts on Verse? I'm super bullish on it.
Yeah, me too. Oh man.
Right here. I just bought me some Akash. That's how bullish I'm on. I don't care what price it is right now. I bought me some Akash. Boom. There. Now you guys know.
So how you were talking about unicorns earlier, about Juno and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I think Verse is going to be another one of those unicorns, but I know it's based off the Juno platform. But man, the way they're just setting stuff up and how they're setting it up, it's going to be really good.
I have not been able to actually get into the Discord yet. I tried the other day. If you guys don't know what they're talking about the Universe DAO. Ooh, excuse me. That was unprofessional burping. I've been drinking coffee, guys. Come at me. But they're talking about this here. It's the Universe DAO. I will give you guys. Did they actually? I thought they actually had a link to their Discord somewhere over here. If I trust you guys, if you guys have a Discord link, go ahead and get in there. But as you guys can see, or here, you know what? I'll give you guys this link right here. Check them out because I do want to invest in this. Now, I'm not giving you guys financial advice, but I want to get my hands on some of this. I really do. Actually, is it on Juno? Is it on Juno Swap right now, guys?
I don't think it is.
Verse? Is it Verse here, guys? Is it Verse? Let me see. Swap. No, it's not.
Got me excited for no reason.
I will buy me more on top of anything that happens with this Verse token because I actually do want to get me some of that. But yeah, check them out, guys. I think they have some really, really big potential. Like I'm trying to pick my words because I don't want people, you know, oh, you told me to or whatever it is. But yeah, all I can say is check out Universe DAO. Check out their Discord if you guys can get into it. For a while, they had a problem with getting into it. You know what we'll do? We'll make a detailed video. I have to make a bunch of them tonight because I'm going to Florida. I'm going to still make live streams, guys. I'm going to Florida, not tomorrow, but the day after. Take my kids to Universal and stuff like that. So I'm still gonna do my videos, but it's gonna be a lot different. I'm not gonna have all this fancy stuff. But yeah, all I can say is check out Universe DAO. I'm bullish on it. I'm super bullish on it. You're 53. Hill Bill is older than me. I don't feel so old. I don't feel so bad now. I'm 47. Right. Matt Miller's older than me too. I don't feel so bad. Cool. All right, what's the next one?
So the next question for Mr. Cascade, it looks like, should I rotate out ETH into Juno?
Man, you know what? I think Nick, you're the better one. Like, you guys don't know, Nick has been for a long time an ETH maxi. Nick has and always had more ETH than I did. What do you feel?
Personally, right now, I don't feel confident in anything. I'm personally not doing anything with my ETH funds. I'm just kind of sitting back, but I don't have really room to talk. I got in so early, like so early that it doesn't really matter to me.
Yeah.
But all I can say is just wait. The 15th and 16th Fed meeting, the 21st, you got the Evergrande meeting, the Evergrande payment.
Yep.
Yeah, so just wait right now.
That is good advice. Go ahead.
If you don't want to wait, transfer a little, just a little bit, but don't do the full stack because you might miss out on something that might be completely epic, or we might get a complete dump. Well,
so the way I look at it, to just add on to that, I liked how he's prefaces, because you guys got to understand too, and we try to stay as much without doxing like a lot of stuff and inviting attacks and stuff like that. We try to stay as transparent as freaking possible, which is a lot. It's a lot. When he said where he got in, that has a lot to do with people's opinions and especially on YouTube and stuff like that. Depending on where you got in, to answer your question for ETH, you got to think, okay, where is your entry point? And then also how much further up in this global economy, in this current market structure, could ETH possibly go up? You know, to be real with you, it struggle buses to get what are you, and then think about like, what are you trying to accomplish too with your investment? Are you trying to get ETH to go back up to $4,000? Is that what you're trying to, are you trying to exit out, or like, what is your end goal? And then compare that with your, you know, to Juno. Off the cuff, I'll tell you that I think the upside potential, even from where Juno is at right now, which has seen a really big rocket recently, is still far more than ETH's upside potential. There's a lot that ETH has to fix. There's a lot of sentiment that ETH has to overcome. There's a lot of world structure and like that can go on and on and on, but there's a lot that it does have to, not saying that it can't. ETH is going to be around. I don't care what anybody says. I have ETH, like, and I'm going to never sell my long-term bag. I've taken profits personally myself because for what I'm trying to do, there's other places that I can get better returns, right? Faster returns. And one of them earlier on, in full transparency, was Juno. When Juno was first being pitched around to everybody, I did sell off a whole bunch of ETH. It's been a great thing for me. But, you know, that ETH on top of that, though, and being totally honest with you, was free and clear. I always realize profits when profits are there and then have moon bags going forward. So like that ETH was free and clear. It was just a judgment call of how much more upside does the other have than the other. Like, and then there's a lot more to that. But yeah, in short, I think Juno still has a lot more upside than ETH. So yeah.
Not financial advice, though.
Not financial advice. Yeah. Anything else?
Yeah, we got from Brad. He said, Hank, his name's Tank. What do you know about Grand Fortress Oceania? I don't know
anything.
That.
I don't know anything, to be honest with you. What is that?
I have no clue. First time I heard about it.
No idea. Grand Ocean.
Grand Fortress. Oh, I don't even know how to say that word.
Fortress Grand? No, I'm not going to look at this. I don't know what that is. I don't know what it is. Sorry. I'll look into it. No idea. What is it? Let us know. There's so much stuff being built. It's hard, guys. I try to just stick with like, you know, not just the mainstream stuff, because obviously I want to get you guys ahead of the curve and stuff like that. We were just talking about this quick zone or quick token and stuff like that. But like, it's hard. It's really hard to like know all of them, especially with Juno. It's being permissionless. Thank you very much for the happy early birthday. Thank you. I appreciate that. Is it that Fortis? Is that
Fortis? I don't know how you say it.
Yes, I did see that. It is their gaming platform. It's that gaming platform, right? Here. Are you talking about this? Yeah, I think you're talking about this because I've been following them. To be honest with you, I have not been able to jump into it though. But I want to. I want to. Remember when I glanced at it, I was intrigued about it. Matter of fact, I'm going to put this on my list of things to jump into because this is one of them that I wanted to actually learn more about and talk to you guys about going forward. I don't even have paper here. Yeah. We're gonna look into this because this one I think actually had some traction and some people actually really excited about it. As you can see, they have 18,000 followers already. Like, you know, thank you so much, Toy Soldier. Yeah, I think this one, I feel bad for not being ready for this, but I think this one has a lot of potential from what I was reading earlier. I can't say because I, like, again, admittedly did not like dive into it. Totally. Guys, there's times where I have full intention to look into it, me and Nick, and then like just something else happens and we just like, it's hard. Join the Discord. Keep us in check, guys. Tell us what you guys want us to, you know, to research and stuff like that.
And then we got 3 more questions.
Go for it.
So David D asked, how do you DCA into something that's going up like Juno?
You wait for retail. It's easy.
Yep.
That's easy. That's super easy. Actually, let me get rid of a bunch of this stuff so I don't confuse myself going forward. I'm still going to do that. I want to look into that further. Secret network can go. We already know everything we need to know about PStake. Sorry, guys. Cleaning up here. I'm telling you, I have so much tabs open. Asset man will go away. All right. So let's take the best looking chart in the world. Where's my Luna? This is the best looking chart in the world, right? This is an asset that just keeps going up regardless of the summer sell-off thing. What you need to do, especially with something that is new, kind of like Juno or whatever, you don't have a 200 SMA. It's going to be the same thing. Pick the highest SMA. For this sake, let's just go to the hourly, right? Let's just go to the hourly. We'll pick the highest SMA that we possibly can. And we're going to take away... No. We're going to take away the 200. Let's just stick with the 50 SMA. Let's just say we only have a 50 SMA, right? It's the 50-day moving average, simple moving average. What you want to do, if it literally is just going up and up, the easiest way is buy retest of that SMA. Like that's what I would do. Not financial advice. That's just what I would do. I would simply just buy retest of the highest SMA. And it's really easy to do that because if you look at it, like, right, this red line right here is literally what it's been following the whole time. Like, I know it's kind of like, when you're looking back in hindsight, it's kind of obviously it was going to follow price action. But if you zoom in on it recently, right, whenever we recapture the SMA and retest it, you could thread through it and stuff like that. But here you go. Like if it was pumping, it looks like this right here. This is probably the best scenario. It's pumping. You're like, oh, I just don't know where to buy this. I don't know where to buy this at all. I feel like I missed it down here or whatever. Like I don't want to, jip my own self off and stuff like that where I'm going to buy. Pick the highest SMA, pick a certain percent down, use that SMA strategy that I've been sharing with you guys. You got to go back, measure the average 6% there, right? Go back on that SMA. 9% there, and then pick a parameter. How long does it have to stay underneath that SMA to count for a measurement? For longer time frames, obviously I pick like 20 days, but for shorter time frames, like pick like 5 days or whatever it is. Like, what if it stays under there for 5 days? Right here, when it broke down, I think it stayed. You gotta do homework. You can't just guess and like pick numbers right here, right? It stayed underneath here on the hourly for 12 hours. On here, this is probably a better one. When it broke and basically stayed underneath 4 days. So like I said, pick something like 4 to 5 days if you're on a lower time frame, something like that. And this would be counted for me. So this right here, which would be 17% below this right here. And then I would just pick a point. Obviously right now it's far and away for when it comes back to that SMA, whatever it is, and it fails and it doesn't hold up, or if it even just touches, I want to get exposure. I'm just like, you know what? I'm never able to time this. I'm going to buy right on this SMA. But then based on my calculations, I'm going to take an average of my calculation that I've gathered here and then buy. This was what? 17%, 10% there. And then I'm going to buy right at 17% there. And then based on the calculations here, I'm going to set 2 other buy orders lower than that. That's how you DCA. But you can't just go, seriously guys, don't do this. Don't just pick a time frame and go squint your eyes and go, you know what? I'm going to buy there. I'm going to buy there. I'm going to buy here. You don't know what the hell. You're just guessing. Pick an SMA, wait for the break, pick a parameter to measure your breaks or to utilize those measurements. You can't just take every single one. Because if you do, here, actually, Noah and I, or Blue, who's in here a lot, we worked on this ourselves, okay? You guys want to go to TradingView? Go to the Blockhead sub indicator. I'm showing this to you guys right here. I worked on writing a script. This isn't the best thing because it takes everything into account. But I could pull this up right here and work the parameters of it, and it will measure out for me on average what that is. This is telling me it's about 5.98. So that's what that's telling me right there. But you want to do this manually because admittedly I'm not done writing that script. But if it comes down to this 100 SMA on the hourly, based on this, which isn't exactly right, we can say 6%, right? My first buy zone would be like, let's just say 7 because I'm going to overshoot it. Let's just say I'm going to DCA right there on 7. That's what I would do. Hopefully that answered your question. And then again, don't just do quarter for DCAing. Every position, in my opinion, needs to reinforce your initial buy. Sorry.
All right. You ready for the next question?
Yeah. I don't know if that, I apologize before we go forward. I don't know if that actually did. I'm going to make a video. I'm going to make a video explaining how to DCA and how to actually do that measurement. So be patient, guys. I'm going to make that video. I promise. I'll make it real quick. Go ahead, Nick. I'm sorry.
All right. So ML, when coin, Juno swap, and thoughts?
If not this week, by the end of this week, like Sunday, by the end of next week. No more than 2 weeks from now. No way. No way. I don't think so. Trust me. I'm waiting on, like, I'm being very impatient. I'm waiting for Raw.
No, coin.
Oh, coin. Sorry, I thought you were talking about Raw for Junoswap. By the way, that's my prediction for Raw, by the way. But for coin, when do I think that's going to actually list? Probably. I don't want to get rid of that. Hold on. I don't want to get rid of that either. Hold on. Let me bring up a tab. Coin. I had the stuff up just the other day. Nope. I'm telling you guys, so much stuff. So much stuff. I think it's coming soon. It's right here. It's right in front of our face, guys. This is Coindex. I should probably follow them. As you guys can see, they put out this not too long ago, actually on the 5th, and it's coming. So I mean, 2 weeks snapshot date, 2 weeks before April 5th. So probably, yeah, probably like same time as Raw, to be honest with you, something like that, in like 2 weeks, something like that. But that's just when the snapshot is. It probably will be in April for coin. But yeah, be ready for it.
And then from, looks like Carol, she asked, Bootstrom.
We were talking about this just recently.
Oh, man. Yeah.
What do you just want to know, like,
what's the potential? I mean, strictly saying this as an investor, I don't ever want to talk bad about any IBC protocol. So I'm not talking bad about Boot. I do want to say though, that I think that there's other places that you could possibly be in that will get you a better return. That's just my opinion about Boot. I'm going to go ahead, Nick. Yeah, I was going to say the same thing. I mean, it's just so far ahead right now. It's like 5 years in the future, 6 maybe even.
Yeah.
I can't make a use case for it right now.
Yeah, but which if you're one of those people, I always say, right, invest into things that have use, like that have the potential to change the world, and then just sit back and watch it change the world. I don't know why this is taking so long. I don't know why it's taking so long. It's like 11 o'clock. It's probably running into some issues or whatever. Some issues. But if you're investing in stuff and you have that time frame and you're not overextending, and you guys want to go into the staking or, whatever it is to, to hold, do it. I don't know why this thing. Oh, there you go. Let's go into the tokens. Let's take a look at Boot real quick. I'll tell you guys the token or where's it at?
It's a he, by the way. My bad. It's Carl.
We'll
go back.
You screwed me up. It's Nick's fault. Don't get
my
Nick.
fault.
It's not my fault.
My fault. I apologize.
But you go beating me up. Go beat up Nick. Where's Boot, man? I can't even find Boot.
It's probably like on the last page.
Did I just miss it? Boot. There you go. I went right past it, guys. So, man. I'll tell you what, though. Missed that mug right there. So, obviously, it's not showing us values at all right now. What is going on? What is going on right now? I don't even know. Here, I'll just give you based on our chart, though. I can't tell you what the prices are. Sorry. But right now, we're retesting previous support. And we're seeing a good candle form right now. But I don't want you to buy here and it get faked out like we had here. So far, this, like I said before, with new protocols, is trying to find a floor in its price. And it's going to take a little bit of dust settling for boot, especially since it's a little bit ahead of everything, like we just said, for it to maybe find, it's kind of like, this kind of reminds me of Akash, to be honest with you. It kind of reminds me of Akash, right? Like list comes down, has a little bit of a rally, comes back down a little bit further. Different time frames, but you know, this is, I promise you, is remember what Akash looked like. And let me find boot again because I'm blind. But list dumps, comes back up, and then comes back down further. It looks similar to me as Akash. Akash is a little bit ahead of their time as well. So kind of the same scenario there. We could just like find the floor here. Or if we go back and look at Akash, this is going to be easier doing it here. If we go back and look at Akash on the daily, we could be looking at something like this, because this is what it, this is the area and time wise that it kind of looks like. So we might see another little rally and then or we might see a little bit of rally here and then that's kind of, it's either here or it's here. Again, just I don't want to talk bad about it, but as an investor, I think there's other places to go. And then you also take into account, look at the liquidity, look at the volume over the past 24 hours. There's not much there. So that tells me all I need to know right now. You follow liquidity, you follow where the volume is. That's what you should be following. If you go to Juno, that looks totally different, right? Like totally different. So, man, $44. Get out of here, Juno.
Only goes up.
I love you so much, Juno. What else we got, guys?
Brad asked, why doesn't Osmosis have limit orders?
If it had limit orders, I'll tell you right now, because then you guys be competing with me.
Yeah,
y'all be competing with me. There's a number of things. There's obviously, it's a DEX, it's an AMM. You imagine the damage people like myself and bots, because you can write bots to trade, these fibs, these resistance and support zones with zero fees. Basically right now, there's like no fees at all right now in Osmosis. Like I always say this, I've been a big proponent I don't even leverage trade. Nick does it. He's a lot better than I am. The markets, in my opinion, are already leveraged as it is. And if you give me, man, I can't even tell you, just because I sleep, right, how many times I would have bought. As a matter of fact, if you guys watched my previous streams, I told you guys, I shared it in my Discord too, not to tell you that I'm a guru, but I told you guys 37 to 30, like I think I said 38.5 was like where you guys should be buying, around that zone. Literally called it out to you guys that's where I would place if I already didn't have these zones, where I would be DCAing. I would have spot limit buys right here and limit sales right here, because that's all we've been doing is basically ranging. And that's what you want when you're, when you're that kind of trader or investor. If I had stop or limit buy capabilities here and limit sales, I'd be wrecking people. Y'all would be mad at me. Y'all would be mad at me. I would. I'd be like, oh man.
They'd be pissed.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Let's put it this way. I did that yesterday. You know the stuff I gave away to you guys yesterday? I spot bought while we were doing it. I think I showed you guys. I bought the Osmo to give away to you guys as we were doing it. I bought Juno. I bought Secret, and I shared it with everybody on our Discord. I'm already in profits enough to where everything I gave away to you guys yesterday is accounted for. And I still have my initial buy. I didn't lose nothing. That's what it is. But yeah, man, I've honestly talked about limit buys and sells on this DEX, and I like maybe one day, but I don't see it happening. There's none on any, like, is there on any DEXs that you guys know of? Can you spot buy on Sushi Swap or not spot buy, limit buy? I don't think you can do that kind of stuff. They're probably not going to do it.
Make sure you call Brent a filthy animal.
You filthy animal.
He got to leave. So.
Beat it, B. He's always waiting for me to, you filthy animals. Actually, do we have anything else?
There's a couple questions, like thoughts on Comdex and stuff like that. I think we kind of covered that.
Oh, okay, yeah. Guys, we're approaching close. This always goes over. I'm so sorry, but I appreciate you guys. One love. It's all about you guys. Please don't forget, like the video, subscribe. Guys, if you guys would, we don't get anything. We won't ask you guys for anything. Consider supporting the channel. I mean, I like this sweater, this hoodie. We have shirts. I'm actually wearing one of my shirts. Don't look at my fat tummy. But I'm wearing one of the shirts. I don't know if you can see it underneath as well. It supports the stream. We give back with the profits by putting it in a transparent wallet. If you guys want to be part of a positive group, like-minded individuals who are all working towards the same thing, who will never jade you guys, never fudge you guys. I know a lot of other people have said it, but I promise you, we can only say it and improve it to you guys. Our actions will speak louder than our words. Yeah, that's all I got though today, guys. Nick, got anything to tell him?
Signing out, Captain.
Signing out. Beat it, you filthy animals. Go beat it. I'll be back tomorrow, even on my birthday, streaming with you guys. We're going to have
birthday boy.
Birthday boy, guys. I'm so old. I'm not even a boy anymore. I'm like, oh, man. Guys, love you guys to death. You guys be good. Don't get wrecked. Don't front run things. Be patient. Join the Discord. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace. Get out of here, you filthy animals.
Peace out.
Peace. Get it. Nick says to go away. Go beat it. Just go do something. Go on. Stop looking at the screen. Just, yeah.